one of the things that probably isn't going to be talked about a lot is the combination of these forces coming together. This is hard work. I mean, bringing a couple of different countries together in a coalition air campaign is pretty interesting dynamics.
Who is involved other than
well,
the U.S. right now?
Indicators are
Arab
that
nations, right?
Yeah, it's all Arab nations right now. But what I'd say, and I think these gentlemen will back me up, especially Rick being with the Air Force background, is you not only have the strike force, there was probably tanker force, reconnaissance force, refueling forces. This is a huge multinational effort that goes beyond just the fighters dropping bombs.
And the question is, because they've been carrying out airstrikes in Iraq, why is this so significant? What makes this different?
Well, you know, right now what you have is, like we talked about earlier today, the border between Iraq and Syria is just really non-existent when you look on the map. But what is very significant about this is you have the Saudis who have they got a great fighter and bomb-dropping capability, the Jordanians and the Emiratis. They got a great air force, and they can do this. This, to me, shows a great aspect of the Sunnis going after ISIS and really showing a coalition fight.
And, Colonel, we just heard from Jim Sciutto that ISIS was expecting this. We've been talking about this a lot. So they have been preparing. How so?
Well, I've been up to Raqqa. I'm familiar with the layout of the terrain up there, and you've got the city, and just north of the city, you've got this huge divisional headquarters, and ISIS was using that, and then, of course, they've moved things out of there because they know we were coming. That's been the big problem. So they've dispersed all the assets, and now that makes the targeting much harder. I wanted to pick up on something we said about the Air Forces and the good bomb-dropping capability. Jordan, the United Arab Emirates, and Saudi Arabia, they all fly American-made aircraft. They all use the same refueling capability, and we all train together extensively. So this is a perfect fit. This is how this is supposed to work. So the fact that we were able to cobble together a coalition, which we were a little skeptical of, right, actually getting Arabs to drop bombs on an Arab country. This is a big deal. And I think we should, you know, hats off to the administration for being able to pull this together so quickly.
So here's a question that most people are at home, right? Because we've been talking about word semantics and nuance here. People at home are going to say, are we at war again? What's going to, we said no ground troops, right? This is an air operation, airstrikes, but are we really at war?
Don, we've been at war against terrorists since 2003, officially. So I think this is just in Iraq. This is just, and Yemen and Somalia and other places. This is a continuation of a war against terrorist activity. It just happens to be in another country now. What's interesting, too, I think, to build on what Rick said, not only are these countries that we have trained with and have done things with their air forces, these countries are going to get a lot of blowback. There's going to be a lot of population unrest in Saudi Arabia, in Qatar, in the UAE, if in fact those are the...
Because?
Because parts of the population do not agree with Sunni going against Sunni. This is, as Rick said, this is a critical event right now. This is huge.
Huge. Absolutely.
And speaking of how huge it is, we just heard Jim Sciutto say that he was reluctant to want to use the shock and awe metaphor that had been used in 2003 with Iraq. But what will it look like there tonight?
Well, it's very similar to what was happening. I mean, you're talking about very capable air forces. I mean, the Saudis, I mean, they've got a great air force. Remember, during Desert Storm, Saudi squadrons supported U.S. ground troops going into Kuwait. So they've got some great capability. It will look just like this. One of the things Anderson talked about earlier on the earlier show was, you know, how are they really doing the targeting? Remember, one of the things we bring to this fight now is our ISR that can literally see these targets and designate for these aircraft in the air. So we really don't have to have your so-called boots on the ground to do that.
Yeah, and this is critical because we often, I think a lot of people are confused because they say, well, you can't conduct an air campaign unless you have boots on the ground. You can conduct parts of an air campaign without boots on the ground, and what we're doing right now, usually the first part of any air campaign are strategic targets, fixed locations, big buildings, things that you don't need a guy on the ground to laser designate. It's when you start moving troops into the area and you've got troops in contact, then you need that precision. Right now, we are capable of doing this just from the air, just with the assets there.
Or if you have troops intermingled with civilians, too, and that's the critical piece. I would suggest, too, that you know, you mentioned before this was not a surprise, that ISIS knew this was coming. Yeah, they probably did, but not this fast. This is shock and awe in and of itself because it did happen so fast. They expected it, but especially against having a coalition air force from Arab countries is probably shocking and awing.